Hey guys, thanks for checking back in. Like we said last week, we were going to talk today about a planner and how not all planners are the same. This is the Full Focus Planner by Michael Hyatt, and this has been the big game changer for me. So I really wanted to kind of share more in depth about this planner versus my other planners that I've used from before and notebooks that I've had. So I think what's important about a planner is that it covers different segments of your business and where you're going and helping you to track. And one of the things about the Michael Hyatt is it gives you an annual goals page. So it gives you up to 10 lines of goals, which is plenty for you to go throughout your year. But this particular book is only a quarter. So you'll need 4 of these for the year, so you'll have plenty of time to change your goals. But your annual goals page is something that every morning when I get up, I have my little thing here and I open it up and I revisit my annual goals on a daily basis. And I can't tell you how important that is to just kind of reconnect with it and help you to set up your vision for the day. When you flip over from the annual goals, you'll see that there's some goal details here to kind of help you to what is your strategy from getting to that goal, whether you're using a 1-3-5 system or a SMART system on how to achieve those goals. But it gives you the summary, it gives you some key motivations, some next steps, and then a reward system, like when I hit this goal, what are you going to do? So it's been really awesome. They give you up to 10 pages for that as well. Then it flips over to your monthly calendar at a view. So now you can kind of look for the whole month and plan, hey, I've got a coaches meeting here, I've got a team meeting here, I know I've got a listing appointment or a buyer showing or a closing on this date. And you can kind of now future look throughout your month to see what you've got going on. So now you're looking at your goals and now you're looking into your month. And this is something different that this day planner that I used before didn't really have all the items that are so intricate in setting up a planner, because I've always been taught, you put things in your planner, you live in your planner, you go by your planner, but where do you have all these things that you really need to focus in on a planner? And this planner has it. So, from the monthly calendar, and now switches over to like your daily rituals. Hey, what does your morning ritual look like? Is it some morning coffee? Is it a meditation? And just, I flip to this page and I remind myself, hey, these are my morning activities that I'm going to get done. I'm going to spend 45 minutes in my planner. I'm going to look at my goals. I'm going to have my tea. I'm going to hit the gym and just kind of get you set up for that. Then it talks about your workday startup. So when you first come to the office, what's the first thing that you do? Do you go to your emails? Are you going into your CRM? Are you going in your task list? What is it that you want to do? And it's here to remind you. Key workday shutdown. Hey, are you going to clean your desk off every day? Are you setting up your next day's business? What are the things that you really want to do that are going to make your day the most effective? They're all written down. There's a way for you to kind of remind yourself and recheck in, are you doing these things? From there, it gives you what I really like is my ideal week. In a perfect world, this is what my ideal week would look like. And then you can kind of vision, okay, this is what I'm gunning for. Now, you probably never hit it, but at least it's here for you to be able to look at that. And it's not already with other appointments that are there. This is your ideal week, that what it would look like in a perfect world. So the Michael Hyatt people really did a great job in putting this together. Now, there are other planners that do the same thing. I'm not going to say he's the only guy, because since I bought this, they've been all popping up on my Instagram and they all seem to have the same kind of format that I'm seeing. But to come away from this planner into this planner, man, what a game changer, let me tell you. So now we're going to flow into your actual work week. It's going to start off with a Monday. It gives you your daily big 3. What are your daily big 3 items that you want to get done this week? They're at the top. And then you've got a spot here for your other tasks. Then on the right side of that page is going to give you your hourly. What do you got booked at 6 a.m.? What do you got booked at 10 or noon or 4? Whatever you can put in there. And game changer for me has been this little notes page. what notes am I taking today? What conversations, what leads came in, where are they going? All that stuff right here on the notes page. Because, I've been in my planner, and in my planner, I put, I'm going to go here and I'm going to go there, and how many hours did I work and what appointments did I do? But, where do I put my notes? Okay, I got an inch here to put my notes. So, I got a notebook, right? Well, I got a notebook here in my office. I got a notebook in my briefcase. I got a notebook at home. So I'm on a coaching call and I'm at home and I got this notebook. But then I'm in the office and I'm on another coaching call and I got this notebook. So I find myself constantly running around what notebook was in what. Well, guess what? Now my little notes page, it's right here in my day planner. My notes go in and they go here. And if I run out of room, I can always go to the day before and use that note page. And the awesome thing about this is in the back, it gives you an index page back here. So you can go back and say, hey, my notes on cryptocurrency, the big thing is on page 58, and my leads, the leads that I get are on page 82, and my notes from that meeting that I took on that listing appointment were on page 301. You can go back and create an index to go back and see where your notes are that you had throughout this book. Hey, so now you're done with your week. It's Sunday, you've gone through your week, you've productive. Now you get to your weekly preview page. And here you get to look back into your week and say, hey, step one, what was my biggest wins of the week? What did I do really good? Let me go back to my big three, my actions that I did. What were the wins that I did? And then step two, it has, your after action review. You go back and you look at your weekly big three items that you had, and you say, how did you fare on those? Did you complete it? Did you get 50% done? Were you going to do some task? Were you going to make some flyer? How did it go? You get to go back and look at your week and now review and see how you'd grade yourself. It gives you a little section here that says what worked, what didn't work last week. For me, I find that, before I would have this list, but I would still do my little tasks and not attack my big three. And I would find that by the end of the week, I still had my big three to do. So the next week, I realized that I'm going to do my big three tasks first and then go to my little action items. Just a little aha for me, and probably bleeds onto a lot of other people as well. And then here it talks about, what will you do to improve? What will you keep doing? What will you stop doing? And then if we flip up to the other page, step 3 says this is a list sweep where you go back through the different tasks that you may have gotten done, didn't get them done, and you can go to the following week and plug in, hey, I still need to finish that book, or hey, I still need to finish that video. You can now take the tasks that maybe didn't get done and put them over there. And now it also gives you a place for some personal overview and some personal and professional overviews. Then it gives you another week in review, or a week ahead. So now you look for, hey, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, what are the things that I need to get done? And then it's setting you up for step 5, which is your weekly big 3 for the following week. What are the big 3 things that you want to get done next week? For me, it was, hey, I need to get an oil change on my car. Put it in there, make sure I got it done. Hey, I want to spend 90 minutes a week, every day, 90 minutes a day in my CRM and my contact relationship manager, and I want to do lead follow-up. Those I've been finding to be in my weekly big 3 on a routine basis. So step number 6 in this follow-up after the week is done is, hey, how are you doing in certain categories? Sleep, nutrition, movement. Are you connecting with people? And what are you doing to relax? So if you pay attention to the planner and you really step into it, you'll see a lot of benefits that come from it. And then boom, you're back onto your following week again and getting right back into it, hitting your goals, making things happen. So that's kind of a little in-depth touch on the Michael Hyatt planner that I think is awesome. The goals, the weekly calendar, the daily calendar, your weekly big 3. When you put them all together, it's really a game changer. My son Matt's been using it, Dawn's been using it. We've been sitting down, and now our morning weekly meetings on Mondays is all from our planner. and we're strategizing our business, we're having our goals, and it's amazing that, you know, what you put down in your calendar for a goal, all of a sudden you've achieved it. You know, when you write it, you're speaking it into existence, and when you see it every day, you remind yourself the importance of why you wrote it down. And some things have changed. You know, when I look at my annual goals, I'm constantly adding to it. Something in my life has happened. I want to be a better leader. I put that in my goal planner, and now it reminds me, hey, the words I use, they matter to people. They say a lot about me. I rewrote that in my goal planner to remind myself that that's my goal. Be a better leader, to use better choice of words. But that wasn't the goals that I had at the beginning when I started. So it's just an awesome way for you to stay connected to where you're going and have a good roadmap. So I can't say enough about it. I could probably brag and talk about it for another 20 minutes, but I think this is good enough. If you have any questions about a planner or what planner you're using and you're getting success, I'd love for you guys to kind of give me some feedback of what's working for you, and maybe add it to here as well. They have a journal book that you can use and add on to it, but I just found these guys, they're all over here now, and my desk is nice and open with one planner. Another thing before we close is you can use an erasable ink pen. Worth every penny that it's worth, because you can get in here and erase it. You make your notes look really good. You're not writing in pencil. Just a great thing for my team and I, and we just every day we're excited to use it. So I hope this information was helpful. Please chime back in at me and let me know what your thoughts are on it, if it's helped you, or have you seen any great home runs since using it. And we'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks.